Wow, wow! Yo, this is Cham, and you're locked into 50.com. Can you hear me? Good, we're keeping it lawless.
What's good? It's DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, the bridge to the streets. Right now you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. Like always, got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
Well, I go by the name of Cham, Baby Cham. Can you hear me? Good.
Oh, they can hear you. That mic is right there. They can, they can definitely hear you. So it's Cham now. It's not Baby Cham anymore.
Well, we own the name Baby Cham. It's just that my music has grown so much.
Right.
Where it's just Cham to me, but for the ladies, it's always Baby, right?
Oh, it's always Baby. They're like, hey, baby, hey, baby. That's what it is. Now, you had one of the biggest hits in the world, in the world of dancehall. It was Ghetto Story.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that record. What went into you making that record, and what inspired you to do that record? That record was huge.
Yeah, it's one of them things where the producer Dave Kelly made a beat, but it was reminiscent of a beat from way back in the days, and he said it was actually the last song that was written for the album.
Right.
And he said he wanted just for me to vibe, just natural on the beat.
Right.
Just flip. Whatever you want to talk about. And the first thing that came out was, I remember those days when hell was my home, when me and mama bed was a big piece of home. And from there, just take on a life I'd own, we just started getting deeper and deeper in my personal life.
Right.
Or if it's not just my life, into stuff that we have grown up seeing on the news in Jamaica or our friends' experience. And that's how it all came about.
Right, okay. Coming from Jamaica, what part?
Kingston.
Yeah. Kingston.
Shush. Yes, sir.
Growing up in Kingston, it's very rough there. It has its parts, but it's very rough there. Growing up in Kingston, how did you get involved with the whole? I know it's part of the culture, but how did you per se get involved in, the music part?
Well, my uncle had a sound system.
Okay.
If you don't know what a sound system is, it's like a portable club.
Right.
A portable club with speakers. So the sound system, he had a sound system by the name of Studio Mix. Super Cat used to perform on the sound system. John Wayne, Little John. And that's how I got the love for the music, by just watching like Super Cat just freestyling in the backyard.
Right.
And I would go there every summer. And I would see Super Cat come through one day, they would light the chalice up, blaze the chalice, drink some drinks and just freestyle, and people would come over and it would be crowded all day, and that's how I got the love for the music.
Right. It's interesting you brought up the sound system, because for anyone that don't know, hip hop was created by a Jamaican. And that's Kool Herc, DJ Kool Herc. He came here in 1968.
Yep.
He's from Jamaica.
Yep.
That's who started hip hop. And one of the things about Herc, when you brought up the sound system, was he came with that sound system.
The sound system.
Because
and started doing
that was
block
never,
parties
that block party, that was never done before. And that was in 1973 when he did his first block party.
Nice.
That's when hip hop started. So anybody that's rapping or getting money from hip hop, you owe that to Jamaica.
Kool
Herc in Jamaica. All right?
Yep.
And Cham.
Salute.
All right? Because Cham told him to do it. Exactly. So, you've been away off the scene for a while. Why haven't we heard from you? What's been going on with Cham?
We've been working on the album. I've always been just touring. You find that when you have such big records like we have been blessed with over the years, you're always on the road. But then we had a situation with the record label that we wanted to kind of get out of at the time. And
was that Atlantic?
Yeah.
You were on Atlantic, okay.
Yeah, and we couldn't release anything just yet.
Right.
And Ronnie Johnson from Atlantic had just moved over to Capitol. And then the deal was we were on the verge of going to Capitol because Ronnie was my personal link in Atlantic.
Right.
And Ronnie Johnson was training for the marathon, the New York Marathon, and got a heart attack and died, and God bless his soul. We didn't like the direction that they were going in at the time, and we wanted to get out, and they were offering these 360 deals. And to me, our thing in dancehall, before I went there, I was touring long before that. So you can't want to get from my 360 if you didn't build this 360.
If you didn't help you build it.
You understand?
Right.
Yeah, so that was the deal, and we took a time out in terms of album, but in terms of singles, the singles were there. Wine got so much love over here. Man Is Not an Issue, Turn Up got so much love.
Right.
But just as far as album, we had to step back and get everything cleared up.
Right.
And now we're free and can do whatever we want to do.
So is dancehall kind of like say hip hop is? Hip hop right now is show based. You get a hot single, because nobody's really selling records except for Drake or Rihanna or somebody. There's exceptions. People are selling, but only a few.
Yeah.
But it's hip, is dancehall where you put out a hot record and you just tour off of it like you did with Ghetto Story. Is that the climate now for dancehall?
Dancehall and reggae music has been like that. It was always touring music. If you notice, Bob Marley, that's how he got big, by just going in the bus and going on the road. So you find that even out in the world, you name it, Europe, Asia, Africa, the music is so huge. We go there and you have 50,000 people in the stadium. We go to South America, the same thing. Guyana, like 3 weeks, how much? 8 weeks ago, we had 55,000 by myself in the stadium. So it's always been a touring fan base for dancehall.
Right.
It's just that for us to let the music grow, we needed to tap in to the mainstream and just to let the music grow.
Right. I want to ask you a question. From your perspective, your top 5 dancehall artists of all time.
Shabba Ranks.
Shabba Ranks. Shabba!
Him there.
Shabba!
Bounty Killer.
Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd have to say Shaka Demus and Pliers.
Shaka Demus.
Okay. She wrote.
Classic.
Wayne Wonder.
Wayne Wonder. Oh, okay.
Wayne Wonder is a good friend of mine. I don't want it.
Buju?
Buju.
I was waiting for that.
Buju Bantam.
I was waiting for Buju. Okay.
I was flipping between Buju and Supercat, but then Buju had so much more influence on me than Supercat.
Right.
You understand?
Right. You rock with Vibes?
Yeah, Vibes Carter. We went to the same high school.
You went to the same high school?
Same high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Same high school.
Wow.
Same high school.
So y'all came up together?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, that's what's up. So, like, you have a new album coming out, correct?
Yeah, Lawless.
What is that project called?
Lawless.
Can you break that title down? What does that mean?
To me, Lawless is where we're basically citizens of a world with no borders or boundaries.
Okay.
Like, human beings create all these borders and boundaries to benefit their gain or for their personal wealth.
Right.
So my thing is we go where we want to go, do what we want to do to make sure our family and our friends are okay.
Right.
It's not that we're not sticking up banks or grabbing a purse. We're just doing what we have to do.
Right.
That means I am in charge of my destiny. That's Lawless to me.
Right. And what's the first single off Lawless?
Oh, the first single is Money Wine.
Wine.
That's a single that's out right now. Money Wine, the video is crazy.
And that's out right now?
Right.
Let them know where they can see that. They got to know this.
You have to go check it out. You can check out the YouTube and the Viva page. That's Sham YouTube, Sham Viva page. Check out the Facebook also. That's the Sham Official. And you can go to my website, shamworld.com, where you can also get all Lawless merchandise that we're rocking right now.
Right. Okay. Did you, what I was going to ask you, I got sidetracked for a minute, pardon me. Did you, are you getting ready for a tour?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you going?
We're starting, the first leg of the tour is a promotional tour. We're starting here.
Okay.
So we're doing Mr. C's Club tonight. I think that's Dan Koki. Yeah. Then tomorrow night we're in Bridgeport. So then the next night we're in Rhode Island.
Right.
Then Long Island. Then Rockville. Then we leave for the West Coast. And for the West Coast now, that's where the real tour starts. Right. Then from there on we go to Europe in July.
Okay. Other than the obvious, Jamaica in the Caribbean, where's your biggest fan base? That may surprise people from what you know.
It's tough.
It's tough?
It's very tough because in Europe the fan base is so huge, but then when you look at Africa, it's a total different thing. Right. And then Asia is a total different thing also. Right. So dancehall on a whole and reggae music is so huge.
You're right.
Worldwide.
Right. The reason why I asked you that because I was doing a residency in Geneva, Switzerland. And every time I play, I was going to say, to me, that's the biggest. Every time I play your record, it's like it just came out 5 minutes ago.
Switzerland is a place like myself.
I'm like, what the?
Myself and Damian Marley, we had a tour in Europe, and when we were in Switzerland, it wasn't normal.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
it wasn't normal.
This record is not new. But there's like,
let us go.
Let's just go.
I'm looking forward to this tour.
Right.
This tour, especially because we have some music that we have tapped into a different realms that I've never done before, and I know that the fan base, they're gonna love it. And I've been working hard with the band and just getting the band up to par with this live music, just pumping live music out in the world. You know? Right. So it's coming on.
All right. Speaking of the tour and getting ready and getting excited, I know your fans are getting excited. Give them a taste of what they can expect from Sham. Let's go.
First, let's take you back This a survival story. 50.com story.
Woo.
This is my story. This a real ghetto story. Hey, well, I remember those days when hell was my home, when me and mama bed was a big piece of foam. Me never light bathe, my ear never comb. When mama gonna work, we go street, go roam. So we get the thing them out a lot now. Me squeeze 7 and the whole of them I don't know. We have a leap extra, cause we not broke now. Ra, 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 ra. Hey, Miss a rebel, says she stress. So me give her some sex. I just loving them a request. Them here say yeah we have the. That's why girl I stay out my home and I blow up my phone cause she want the vitamin S.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Money wine now.
Yes.
Money what now? Money wine now. Money what now? Put in the work so we must reap the fruit. Money we are talk about your crazy loot. Vogue magazine want do photo shoot. Hollywood have me as the latest recruit. Oh we so fresh, oh we so cute, oh we so young, look like a youth. Oh we hot so, check out the suit. Down the outfit you up taught the truth. Stinking rich so we smell like money. Smell like money, yeah we smell like money. Money what now? Wow, wow!
Nice! Salute!
Respect.
I
man.
need a ticket. I'm coming to the show tonight. That was crazy.
Yes, King. Respect.
That was
every time.
That was crazy. That was you give people more than they bargain for. I like that. I like artists like that. You know, they give more than what's expected.
This is what we do.
Right.
We live on that stage. We live on that stage where when the lights turn on, it's what you do, it's what you love. You never consider it as a work, you just go.
Right. Now, you've worked with everybody. Alicia Keys, Damian Marley.
Yeah.
I mean, you name it. Is there anybody you didn't get a chance to work with that you would like to work with? Or who's,
all right. And I think me and Rihanna didn't get the fair shot.
Okay.
On that same album with Alicia because they didn't give us the clearance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not going to name names, but they didn't give us the clearance. Rihanna already signed off for Boom Boom, the single video, but they didn't, so we didn't get a fair shot. I'd love to do back something with Riri. For sure, I would love to do something with. If Whitney was alive, I'd love to see something with Whitney Houston for sure. That's my mom's favorite artist.
Wow.
Eminem.
Eminem? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, you're talking about.
I can see that.
Just classic lyricists.
Right.
Lyricists. Jay for sure. Jay-Z. In terms of singers. Who's there? You have this kid. What's his name? He did that helicopter song.
Talking about P.D. Pablo?
No.
Oh, Love Carolina.
No, he did that song that he's saying. Is this new kid? He did a song that he's saying, if you want, come get me. He's from Africa, I think.
From Africa?
Yeah.
I don't know that. You got to enlighten me on that one. I don't know who that is. You got me on that one.
Anyway, anyone that loves music.
Anyone that loves music.
And they want to fuse music, we're done with music.
Right. Okay. Is there anything we didn't cover that you want to let the people know?
Check out all my socials. Instagram for sure, at Thecham, Thecham, Twitter, at Thecham, Thecham. The single is out, Money Wine. Make sure you go and watch the video. If you can't afford to purchase the single, go build the video numbers. You know what time is it?
You know what time it is.
Can you hear me?
Real quick, who's on this album?
Other than yourself? Bounty Killer on the album.
Bounty Killer.
We have the legendary Michael Rose from the original Black Uru.
Okay.
We have Junior Gang, Damian Marley on the album. We have Miss O, that's the same female that did Wind Up My Body, me I wind up my body, wind up my body. So yeah, that's it for now. That's it, yeah.
It's all about you at the end of the day.
Yeah, right? that's my thing.
Right,
yeah.
I got you. So that's what it is, man. Cham, Baby Cham, whatever you want to call him. Just don't call him Collect. This is 50.com, hottest in the streets, DJ Thoro. When you see us, one knee us. That means pay your respects. We out.
Wow.